So, and it also, I got a chance to travel, doing different shows, competitions, parades, the whole down the line. So that was, in a way, was a taste of what I was gonna end up doing, is just being on the road. Um, it was a great experience, and I have friends that to this day I still play with, from those early experiences and in the music program at school. It was, I really don't know what I'd be doing today if I didn't have that experience. I'd definitely be, I'd probably be playing solo, but one of the greatest experiences of my life. But I keep saying I always go back to it was hard. It was a lot of work, and a lot of times I didn't want to deal. But I think it just makes you a stronger person. Being able to take direction from the band leader, or your section leaders. You just, if you just grow as a musician, I really think. I think it's really important to be able to read music, and that it helps you understand. I mean, you can sit down and listen to an album or whatever, and try to pick it out, and you sit there for hours. But if you can read it, it's right there in front of you. It's language, it's vocabulary, and it's really important to work at it every day. I remember when I went many years without knowing how to read music, and I went to a drum instructor of mine I had for a little while, and I remember when I finally got it. I sat down, I practiced, and one day I came into class, and I just looked at it, played it, and it was without much effort. It was second nature. It's the best feeling I've ever had. And it opens up a world of music to you. Now I'm really into sitting down and playing piano. Learning jazz theory. It's just expansion of your knowledge. It's it's really important. It's really important. I remember before I knew what rudiments were, I'd spent a lot of time listening to my favorite drummers and trying to figure out different fills they were playing, um, different patterns, and it just didn't make sense. And then my father got me a book. I started reading, learning rudiments, different rudiments, and then drumline we practiced rudiments. Different instructors had to practice rudiments, and it never really sank in until I was on the gig one day, and I just went for something, and it came out, something that I had in my head from whatever drummer I'd been listening to at that point. I got it, and it's just. Rudiments are just like anything else. If you practice, you keep practicing, it becomes subconscious. It just becomes a part of your playing, and it opens all about vocabulary. It opens up different realms of your playing that you didn't know you had before. You know. And I listened to all the cats on this list, Steve Gadd, Billy Cobham, and I'd pick apart the magazines, and all the back of the books and magazines, rudiments, new rudiments, and it just builds on your vocabulary. Me personally, I don't know how much. It's just a part of my playing now. It's a part of my playing. One really good drumline memory I have is we were kind of, I guess you've probably gotten this from what I've been saying, but our drumline, we're kind of rebels, and our band and the instructor was always on top of us about this or that. Anyway, we had a state championship, field band championship, and we went in there. We practiced hard all summer. Went in there, and the field band we came in last place, pretty close to last place, but we got best drum line of the of the whole state championship. So we felt pretty good about that, and I'll always remember that. And you know, hey, what can I say, Mr. Buse? That's the way it goes, you know. Drums, number one.